All right, guys, we're back with round one, Edison Format, Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got the Sherrif Los on the left playing Volcanic Quickdraw versus Jonathan on the right playing XX-Sabers. Obviously, two regulars on the channel. Currently, Los has the most wins, and Jonathan just got his first win recently. He's still relatively new to Edison, so we'll see how he does against the Sherrif. And he's actually playing a deck that's not very common in Edison, which is XX-Sabers, so we'll see. He activates Rhoda, searches Full Helm Knight, and Los held the Dust Shoot surprises because some people like to hold it, but me personally, I like to just flip it right away. Anyway, his hand is Trunade, Call, Phoenix Chain, Airbellum, Full Helm Knight, and Fall Troll. So we'll see which one's going to hurt him the most. I think it just depends on Los's hand. Los is very, very experienced with X-Sabers. He's like top nationals in 2011 with that deck, so we've seen him on the channel play it during Tengu format. So yeah, Los knows like how to play really well against this deck. So sends back the Full Troll. So maybe the Airbellum and the Full Helm won't hurt him too bad. So he summons Full Helm, attacks the set monster, which is Sangan, and he's got Call, Fiendish, searches Dandy. Now, which one will Jonathan set, the Call or the Fiendish? So he chooses to set the Fiendish. Now let's see what Los does. Here comes Heavy the Fiendish. Special summon Quickdraw. Get 2 tokens. Synchro for Jewel Warrior, but you still got to get rid of the Full Helm somehow. I mean, you don't have to. It doesn't like he has anything in his graveyard, but he could draw like Emmer's Blade. Okay, Synchros for summons Debris. Synchros for what? Stardust. So he's got Stardust, 2 tokens, and a Jewel Warrior. Now he's going to run over the Full Helm. Yep. So he negates the first one, gets rid of the second one, and passes. Discards Battle Fader, banish Jewel Warrior, set 1. So, ooh, nice draw. The Emmer's Blade was pretty good. So you could go, oh, he can wipe his field. That was actually an insane draw. As long if Los doesn't have like a Deep Prison or Mirror Force. So you go Emmer's Blade, ram into Stardust, get Full Helm. Yeah, Emmer's Blade. Yeah, and then you can wipe his field. Okay, yeah, and then you have the Trunade as well. So Emmer's Blade. Yep. Okay, good play. Heck, you might be able to. I'm trying to think what all he could do. Full Helm, attack a token. Yeah, get Emmer's Blade. I guess it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. And now you can. He has a lot of options, but which one will he choose? See, if only Dark Soul was out, this is when this deck gets insane, because, like, you Synchro. Alright, so now what will Jonathan do? Do you go for Brio and get rid of the Stardust? But then he can run over your Brio easily with Drill Warrior. Like, Los knows your entire hand. He does shoot at you. He knows you top deck the Emmer's Blade. He could go Goyo and then, like, Los can't deal with it yet. How can Los deal with your Goyo? He can grab back Debris Dragon and make a Black Rose. So okay, goes Goyo, Full Helm, set Call. But see, now my guess is Los is gonna Black Rose him. Now he's gonna go Drill, Standby Phase, add a monster back. Depending on the rest of his hand. So I'm trying to look at his graveyard. So he knows you have Call, Goyo, Full Helm. I'm trying to think, what could Jonathan have done differently? Maybe I was saying just go for Gotems. But that's kind of like the same thing. Negate, and then he takes 12. Yeah, so he lets it go through. So Los grab back. Oh, he already had another Debris. So he's probably gonna banish Oh, he activates charge, mills volcan. Oh, that's good. Not milling the hamsters, but milling the shells. Pays 500 to add a shell. So he's got Shell, Raikou, Dandy, and I believe Debris Dragon. Pitch the shell. He's going to get the last shell out of his deck. So now Shell, Dandy, Debris. I think he Black Roses him here. Yeah, Black Rose. 2 tokens. So he drew into Brain Control. So he's got Airbellum and Brain. There's not much Jonathan can do now. Yeah. But this X-Saber deck can come back easily because of Full Helm Knight and Emmer's Blade and just ram the tokens and, you know, like he did earlier, ramming his Emmer's Blade into the Stardust, getting Full Helm, double Full Helm, and then... Alright, 24. So all Jonathan has is what? Airbellum and Brain Control. Now Los has like massive advantage. Will he set the Raikou? So Full Helm will still get its effect even if he pops the Full Helm with Raikou, because it's not like Shura, it doesn't have to send to the grave. So this right here is why I don't like Gold Sark. Like right now, it's just terrible. It's the same thing the same reason why I don't like Yada and Jar, because like right now in this scenario, you don't want to draw Jar or Yada. Early game, Jar and Yada are really good. They're you can argue they're better than Upstart early game because you don't have to give them the life points. But mid to late game, like right now, you don't want Gold Sark. Anyway, now Los has 3 tokens, brings back the drill. So this is game right here already. Yep. So Los takes a game 1. I don't think there's much Jonathan could have done. You know, he got trapped, does shooted. I was trying to think, but Los had Drill Warrior coming back. He just had an out to like everything Jonathan could do. Alright, so Jonathan is going first, sets a mantra, sets a back row. So Los probably expects that to be an Emmer's Blade, so he might have set Raikou. So he's got Brain, Book. Yeah, Brain, Book, Compulse. I think Trunade, Mind Control. Ooh, maybe he should have Mind Controlled that set. So Los just resets it and passes. Oh. Yeah, I don't like compulsing the set. I think he should have just Mind Controlled it. Oh, he double compulsed. No, Jonathan. Can't be wasting that card like that. I think he should have Mind Controlled it. There we go. I think he should have done this way earlier. Oh, and he had Raikou in his deck. Oh no, he could get Airbellum. I forgot. It's a beast. Oh, yeah, he should have done that way, way back. Again, lesson learned. Jonathan's still really new to Edison, so let's not go too hard on him. And he's playing like a tier 3. I think on my tier list, I put X-Sabers like at the C tier. I love X-Sabers. It's one of my favorite decks of all time. I also topped the regional with that deck. I actually topped my first regional with X-Sabers. So I know the deck pretty well also. Anyway, it comes to Geki Break, pop the Book. During the draw phase, bring back Treeborn. Does he have Lad in his deck? Oh, wow. So he chooses to get rid of the Airbellum. That Lad's gonna hurt because he's got like Trunade, Brain, Cyber Dragon, Emmer's Blade, and I think Ragigura. Yeah, Ragigura. So who's gonna move on with the round? Can Jonathan get out of this? Can he deal with this Lad? Maybe this is why he didn't want to Mind Control, because there was no way he could deal with the hamster, but at least like, Los can't use the hamster himself. Like, he can't go get Raikou. Then he could have had, like, a Compulse play. Oh, no, you can't even activate this. Yeah, he can't even activate it. Each player has to have at least one spell or trap, yeah. Yeah, that's what they're arguing about. It's like you can't heavy if there's like no spell, not one spell or trap. What's the set? Is it? It has to be another Emerald's Blade that he set. I think you just take the loss here and just let him attack over your monster, and then bring back Cyber Dragon. Yeah, I think you just pass. Los can't do anything either. It's not like he's going to negate his own cards, so... What's that on the table? Oh, no. Okay, so he summons Ragigura. I don't know why he did this. Summon Ragigura. Set the True Nade and pass. Alright, attacks the set monster, which is... Yeah, and we were pretty positive it's an Emerald's Blade. So he negated twice. He drew, what, Voltral? Oh, now he can special summon Voltral. So him summoning the Ragigura actually paid off. Yeah, summon Emerald's Blade, special Voltral, attack. What was the lad at? Well, I think he negated 3 times, so oh, this was pretty good. Yeah, this is actually good for Jonathan. I guess he negated 3 times. Yeah, he negated the brain, he negated the Emerald's Blade, and so lad was at 13, so he was able to crash and get a card out of Los's hand. And now main phase 2. Isn't this the loop? Can't he discard his whole hand? I forgot Ragigura's effect. So Voltral. Oh no, it's not the loop. He needs double Voltral to do the loop. Yeah, he needs double Voltral as a loop. Then you can just keep bringing back Ragigura. It's been a while because I never ran the Ragigura, but I know some people did. But I think you need double Voltral to do that. That's why it was easier to pull it off when you had Dark Soul, because you would get double Voltral much easier. Yeah, so when this card is no more, yeah, you need double Voltral. So here comes Treeborn into Debris, Synchro for 8. Oh no, it's 7, Black Rose. And Jonathan couldn't stop the Black Rose. And now here comes Avarice. So Jonathan is left with 1 card. But you can see, like, X-Sabers just needed Dark Soul. Even Bogart Knight would have helped it a little bit. Because right now, I think X-Sabers is a C tier deck. I think if they had Bogart Knight, it would go to B tier at least. Obviously, if you give it Dark Soul, it's the best deck in Edison. I mean, this was like, what, a month or so before the Shining Darkness? That set was a game changer. Whether Infernity and X-Sabers and Ronin Totem, I believe. Then you have to worry about Frog FTK. Okay, so he's got Cyber, Full Helm, summons Special Cyber. Normal summons Full Helm. Activates Regeki Break. This card's hamster. So does that mean Los set another hamster? Because if it was Raikou, I don't think he does this. Yes, I'm almost positive it's another hamster. But what else can Jonathan do? Wait, I guess you can wait for him to flip it. But Los could be bluffing you. So here's the question: if you're Jonathan, do you attack? And no, I don't think. I don't think Los Regeki breaks there if it's a Raikou. So I'm guessing Jonathan shouldn't have attacked, and then maybe Los doesn't flip it. Ooh, but now you can like attack the thing thanks to call that makes Stardust. Okay. This deck can like, oh, easily. Yeah, this is not looking good for Jonathan. He draws into what? So Los has a Caius and a Raikou. And he passes. And he can't even drop Gores. So no Treeborn, probably because he doesn't want to get Full Helm Knight. Doesn't want to get Full Helmed. I mean, he can still Full Helm the Raikou. Cyber Dragon, Thunder King, but this is not out the Caius. So you attack the set, which is another hamster. So now he's got double Raikou. And Thunder King was forced to attack one of the Raikous. And so Los chooses a Cyber Dragon, mills, Avarice, Wing Blast, Caius. Jonathan's at 19. Flips the Raikou. And this is game right here. So Los moving on with round 1 win. Jonathan overall played well that match. With a really low tier deck. But I hope to see. I know we had one player in my locals try to play that deck a few months ago. Yeah, I love that deck, but it's missing too many cards. Hope you guys enjoyed that match, and we'll be back soon for round 2. Bye, guys.